Right, so today's the day. The Hearts and Flowers Cal is out, 10 o'clock this morning. I'll put a picture of the clock that was on the website, and I was sitting there an hour before thinking, when's this going to happen? I had to go and walk the dog, and then I came back and I got distracted, and the next minute I thought, oh my God, I've missed it by 40 minutes. So I went on there and I downloaded the pattern. So you only get to download 1 week, and then you work through it. So this is what the pattern looks like. It's a Sirdar pattern, and there were 8 pages, and I did them double-sided, and of course once I put them together I realized that the last 2 pages are in American terms, US terms, and the first 2 pages are in UK terms. So if you think ahead, you only need to print out the one that's appropriate to you. So, I'll be using UK, but I can read either. But yes, so what have I done to prepare? Well, we've got this lovely journal, and I've only filled in a few bits and pieces, nothing much. But I did cut out the where is it? The what's it called? The shade card. I did cut that out. It's double-sided. I've written on both sides, and I'm just going to make some holes. I was waiting for a hole punch to come from Amazon, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm going to do it myself with a needle. So yeah, so that's the needle, and I'm going to hole punch and put in the first colour is it's a rose colour. So see if I can find deep rose. So yes, I'm just going to do that while I'm talking to you. So there's been a lot on there's a Facebook group, and a lot of people have been commenting on there about the video. Apparently I think it's round 3, it doesn't match up with the written pattern. So what I'm doing is, on this, I am making a hole. I did this earlier and stabbed myself until the hole punch comes, and then now that's clever, isn't it? Because then I won't be able to do that properly, so I won't get the needle out, so I'll have to do it like that. So yeah, until the hole punch comes, then I'll be able to thread through and do it properly. Maybe I'll leave that. Wait for the hole punch. So yes, now at the beginning of the video they gave you 2 ways of starting off. You did 4 chain, and then she did this really awkward, I thought was awkward, way of slip stitching and then and lifting the yarn over the stitch you're pulling through and then doing it again. It seems so fiddly. So I did the alternative method. So there was a start in her method, and then there was an alternative method, and I did the alternative method, and that's worked fine for me. Also, I used a 4mm hook. I've used one of Crochet Society's 4mm hooks, and that's perfect for me as well. And you start off doing the hearts, and you've got to make 16 of these hearts, and then you'll join them together. So a lot of people said they found it confusing. I did as well. So what I did was I did 1 all the way through, and you can see that. And then rather than having to watch the video all the time or read the pattern, I'm sort of a visual learner, I then did 1 up to that far, so that made it easier to copy it. Then I did another 1 up to that far, and then I had the finished one, and I've got another finished one and another finished one. So I've got 3 finished ones, and these are I'm just leaving these to last so that I can just do a normal granny square, and then you see where the colour changes are. Also in the video she says about cutting. Every time you colour change, you cut. And I'll put a picture up there. And when I saw these amount of ends, and I thought every heart, you're doing 16, and that's not to mention all the other things you're doing in this pattern. All those ends, and I thought it really stressed me out just looking at it. So as I work round, I've weaved mine in, and if you can see, that is the amount of ends I have when it gets, and I haven't sewn these in yet. So I got 4 ends that I couldn't do anything with. So I've just got to re-sew those in, but all the others I worked in as I went round. I can understand how as a beginner that might be more difficult because it's fiddly trying to do that and work out where you're doing the stitches. But all those ends hanging there, yeah, frightening. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who won't be leaving the ends to weave in right at the end because it's daunting, take you weeks. But yes, it's a lovely pattern, and apparently we put them together in rows and then we do borders. But people have found a couple of mistakes already in the video, so I hope it's not going to be like that all the way through. But yes, I'm really enjoying it. Lots of lovely colours, and that's it so far. Obviously I've got the rest of the week to finish this off, so I'll probably show you in one of my normal catch-ups how I'm doing, but I just thought I'd come on and just give you this tip of maybe doing a block this far and then building up the others so you can see exactly where you are. I've done those 2 and they're my sample blocks, so I know what I'm doing and when to change colour, and then you can just whiz through then, rather than having to look at the pattern and reading it. It's really complicated, all this changing and yarn B, yarn A, cut this, cut that, very complicated, whereas this is so much quicker. Okay, well, I hope you're doing well with yours. I'm fortunate I'm retired, so I've got plenty of time. So I'm hoping to whiz through mine, along with all my other projects. But yes, put a note down below if how you're doing or if you've had any problems. And I'll catch you later. Bye for now.